Hi, my name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's review day! Today we're reviewing the Smith Knife Sharpener with the extra serration file. Let's check this thing out. Smith Knife Sharpener, this tiny little portable deal with the serration sharpener. How good is this thing? I mean, when you look at the knife sharpener options, I know I did a review of this particular model. There's a link below to this thing. Compared to all the other options to sharpen your knives, whether it's a kitchen knife, even like this big thing here, or your little inexpensive paring knife, or your everyday carry, zero tolerance hinder knife, or whatever. What options do you have? So normally I would say this is a really good option. It's super inexpensive. It actually does very well. Kitchen knives, everyday carry knives, pocket knives, hunting knives. It actually does a good job. But what happens when you have serrations in your knife? So let me show you here. This is my Benchmade, right, striker. The challenge is, how do you sharpen the serrations on this knife? How do you do this in the field, and how do you pack that around? Well, this is what I was digging around in my treasure chest of tools and found this guy. There's a link below to this sharpener for Amazon after the video. So just to give you an idea, it comes with a nice key ring, and it has the coarse tungsten carbide filing option or sharpening option, and then the fine ceramic option, but it also comes with this diamond sharpener. So one of the reasons I have this thing is because I own the Becker BK7 knife. I mean, this thing's a monstrosity, right? Huge. Don't want to hack my thumb open because that would be embarrassing. Don't want to do that there. And this also has the I've got the little remora knife here. But the thing I love about this little portable knife sharpener is it fits in the pouch of my sheath. So I can literally just stuff that thing in there, shove it in, disappears. I don't even know it's there, and yet, voila, if I need to sharpen my knife, I dull it or whatever, just give it a little touch up, I just pull this guy out and I'm good to go. So let me give you a little tech spec on this thing, so just to give you an idea of how big it is. I've got medium-sized hands here, and you can see it fits pretty well in there, and I'll give you a measurement. Alrighty, so this thing is, what'd you say, about 3.5 inches long. How much does this weigh? That's always a critical factor when you're running around, so I'll crank this down here and zoom in so you can see. Maybe I'll zoom in. Alrighty. Okay, and there we go. We'll go to ounces, zero that out, toss that on there. And what do you have? Looks like 0.8 ounces. For the gram lovers in us, it's 24 grams. I mean, that little knife sharpener does not weigh anything. So that is a huge advantage. So I mean, literally just like, I wouldn't say air, but a tiny piece of plastic. And you say, Aaron, does this really sharpen your knife? Well, let's find out. So let me grab my cutting board here, and I will show you how this guy works. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in here, a little bit of action cam action there, and I'll show you basically the deal of why I love these knife sharpeners so much. Let me get a little bit more light on the situation here. Okay, good. So the advantage of this type of design of knife sharpener is that it's very easy to sharpen a very dull knife and then just to touch up your knife. So you literally, and I'll just use this with my paring knife here, I will start with the coarse edge, and you just simply draw the knife backwards, keeping it level with the tip, and you just begin drawing. And you continue to do this. And the way I test my knife blades. Don't do the hair cutting thing because you'll run out of hair. You could slice yourself. The best way I found to do the knife sharpness test is to rest the knife on your thumbnail. At any point, you just, not too steep, not too shallow, obviously, but let me go sideways here so you can see this. Hopefully my camera will focus. All right, I'll have to stand in front of it. And I just rest the blade on my thumbnail. Now, right now, the blade is slipping. It's not barely holding at all. It's holding a little bit. You can see it's chiseling out my thumb edge. Maybe it'll focus. There you go. Yeah. Just barely shaving it off. So not doing too well there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sharpen this. And because it's dull, normally I don't have a dull knife, but I just wanted to demonstrate how well this works. Normally they say about 10 passes. I've never had that be successful. That's just my experience. And you'll notice, you'll see tiny bits of shavings of steel there. That is actually the blade coming off, and that's actually the sharpening action is the steel. Okay, so let's try it again. The thumb, ooh, sticky already. A little bit dull in there, but we're already getting sharp. So I'm literally putting the knife edge on my thumb. There's no way I'm going to cut myself without doing something silly. That is the easiest and I would argue safest way. You shouldn't even really do this sort of thing. I mean, you feel an edge, but the thumbnail sharpness test is easy. It doesn't dull your knife. So I'm going to do this a little bit more. Geez, this is duller than I thought. Okay, now the blade's really starting to snag onto my thumbnail. Hey, good. All right, so it's not perfectly sharp, but just for the point of this video, we'll keep going. And now I hit this on the ceramic, and I try and keep the blade, as you can see, straight up and down, and you just keep going like this for a while. It's not very exciting, but knife sharpening isn't exactly the most thrilling activity on earth, that's for sure. Do make sure after you sharpen your knife that you clean it, because there are metal shavings in there and you do not want to ingest metal shavings. And now let's see how this works. Yeah, baby! So I'm going to stand in front here, see if I can get the camera aligned. And I will put the knife here and just touch, not cut. You'll see I'm not adding any weight at all. I put the blade on my thumbnail and voila. Carefully clean it. Blade is sharp. Woohoo! Yeah. So just like that, I took my dull paring knife to sharpness just with this tiny little thing. Now I could actually do this with my big kitchen knife. This is a bit of a small sharpener to sharpen a kitchen knife with, but you can see, given any other alternative, this actually works very well. It sets the blade angle at about, I think it's 40 some odd degrees, which is ideal for a kitchen type knife compared to this guy. It's a little bit bigger. I like to use this for the kitchen knives. This puts my finger a little bit too close to the action. But the bonus of this particular sharpener is this guy, the file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just tilt the camera up here, and I'm going to show you just real quick with my Benchmade striker. Hey, automatic knife. So the magic of sharpening serration is that you don't draw the serration through this guy. It will trash it. Instead, you use the diamond file. Let me stand over here. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to give you the idea. But you just level that file out and you'll feel the edge until you just slightly grind on the edge there. Both the small serrations and the large serrations. And you can come from either direction. Just be careful when you're coming from the top down. And I'm not going to press very hard, but just give you an idea of how this works. You just keep working those serrations until the serrations are sharp again. Now, serrations take a long time to dull. I mean, whew, boy, that snags my thumb. Let's see if I can, it really snags my thumb. The rest of my blade needs a little bit of sharpening, but the serrations are already super sharp. So this thing, for the inexpensive price that it is, I mean, just blows me away, folds down, and it's not great for huge knives, but it gets the job done. I would get a larger knife sharpener for my large kitchen knives, my Becker crazy knife, but if nothing else, and you pick this guy up, it's got all three options to fix your serrations. You can't go wrong with this knife. Check out the links below. I've got a link to Amazon for this knife sharpener and other items shown in this video. Definitely check it out. Can't go wrong with this. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Please like and comment on my video. To check out the links below, just hit the little arrow at the bottom of the video to the right, open it up, and you'll see the links in there, and then click the links, and you'll be able to find this on Amazon. Scroll to the bottom, add a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Please support my channel on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon, and also subscribe to this channel to receive links to product reviews, motivation, travel, inspiration, and what else do I do? And world beyond experiences. Thank you very much for watching.